Hello there. Our soap tonight, well, let's look at our brush first. And I've had it soaking a bit, but our brush tonight is my K-Shave Works custom. I won this in a photo contest they ran on Facebook. It's a lovely brush. It has an uber soft synthetic knot in it. Beautiful. I'm going to set it back in the bowl. Our soap tonight is Vanule's Rack 'em Up. And Monica sent this in a little plastic envelope. She usually sends samples and everybody should be kind of familiar with her samples that deal with her, and as many of them now as I've used here. But like that, but obviously she didn't have any, or this was a newer scent when she sent it to me. I have had them a little while, but this is obviously like an ode to a pool hall kind of deal. And Vanule says the notes are vetiver, leather, patchouli, smoky amber, lavender, and bourbon. And Monica describes it like this: vetiver in all the colognes, patchouli in the burners, amber for the clean cut guys, leather from all the bikers, bourbon on every breath, and lavender for all the beautiful girls. And I like what she did. Most people, when they send you a sample and something like that, they just pop a sample in there and it smears all over the inside of this thing, and you pretty much have to rip it all apart in order to get to the sample. What she did was simply just fold it up, fold over a piece of plastic to keep it from doing that. And I like that. That's a nice touch. One of the things that's lovely that I like about Monica is she has an attention to detail, and it's subtle if you're not paying attention, but it's there, and it's evident that she cares about how her product is presented, about the way that she delivers it to her customers, and all of that. And that's lovely. Anyway, we'll describe it a little bit more as I move down and begin to lather it in the bowl. All right, you'll have to bear with me. I'm learning how to take video shots over and over and over again. So we're going to go ahead and put that in the bowl. And we're going to take this sample. I'm going to smear it into the bowl here. Oh, that's lovely. All right. We're going to start lathering. This has got a bit of an earthiness to it. I assume it's the patchouli that's doing that. But there's a sweet note that I think is coming predominantly from the vetiver and the bourbon. But I think maybe the amber is, look at that, is adding to that as well. It's very lovely coming out of the bowl. I got a bit too much water on my brush, so we're going to have to work it just a little bit more than what I would normally. But that's all right. It's got a beautiful kind of see how it's starting. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's starting to get real shiny. It's got a kind of a cross between, or it's riding a line between like a dark scent and a sweet That's way more lather than a man should have. So let's go ahead and move up. Alright, we're back. But it's riding a line between like a dark and a sweet, and it's just lovely. I've got a couple days growth, something like that. Let's go ahead and wet the face. And get started. Lovely, lovely on the face. The patchouli, that earthiness and almost dirt scent of the patchouli is stronger on the face, and I didn't get the leather from the sample or from lathering it in the bowl, but when I put it to the face, the patchouli and the leather really come alive, and there's less of that sweet smell. It kind of balances it. That's beautiful. All right, our razor tonight is my J.A. Henckels Twin Works with walnut burl scales. Lovely, beautiful shaver. Beautiful. Wonderful glide that Monica soaps have. I forget what I finished this edge on. I think it's an Escher, but I'm not sure. But it's lovely. That's beautiful. That's a lovely, lovely shave. We'll go ahead and rinse. Wonderful. It's I would rate the scent strength of this particular scent about a medium light or light medium. It's not faint by any means, but it's not overpowering. It's lovely. And that, I guess it's the vetiver, that citrusy component behind all of that, behind there's the bearish hint of the floral of the lavender. I don't really get much of the lavender at all, just a bare hint of it. But the leather, the patchouli, the vetiver, that lemongrassy, lemon citrus, almost orange scent uh, that the bourbon kind of makes sweeter, and I think the amber too. It's a lovely, well put together scent that I pretty much come to expect from Monica. If I shave with a soap of hers and the scent did not have the same kind of sophistication that I've learned to expect from her, unless she does something that's really basic. Like sometimes she'll take like one scent and kind of highlight it, but I've found that most of the time, even when she does that, there's more to it than that. You might not be able to say, well, this, I definitely know what this is and what's doing this, but there's, most of the time, there's more than just that base scent that she's going for. But most of the time, more than often than not, her scents are really well crafted, and they're very complex and sophisticated. There's nothing simple or it's a pro scent. She and I have talked a bit about her scents, and I forget the exact number of years that she's been a perfumer, but it's a long time. And it shows. It shows in her product. And not just her soap. Her colognes are off the chart good. Uh, if I had the money, I own a lot more of her cologne than I do. Particularly in some of the scents that I like Green Man and uh, the What's Up and what is a now I've got Dress Blues and Brand Stuff and but I'd have more of those. I'd have spares of those, particularly the Dress Blues and Brand Stuff, because they are just out of this world good. Everything she does is fantastic, scent wise, and they're so. And I guess one of my viewers noted that I must really love Vanille, and I do. She is and has been for a long time at the very top of the soaps that I like. There's only 2 or 3 soaps that I know of that I like as well as hers. And that's saying a lot because I've tried a lot of soap. But what we're going to do, that's the shave. I'm going to finish off with Guerlain Vetiver. Keep the vetiver. And this is a really wonderful vetiver aftershave, but it's got that dark kind of thing in the background, kind of like what this soap does. And so, oh yeah, that's lovely. All right, Vanillés, rack 'em up. Good stuff. Thanks for watching. God bless you, and I'll talk to you later.